Hey, welcome to I Succeed. My name is Craig Naylor. I'm your advisory teacher. I might be your government teacher. This quarter, I might be your geography teacher. Down the line, I might teach economics. Who knows? But I'm a social studies teacher, so I can teach all the things like that. This is actually a redo. I realized on my last one, I just got told today that on my last one, I forgot to show you something that I was talking about on screen. So we'll get to that here in a minute. Um, Over here, I want to run through some ideas that I think will help you be super successful this quarter. um, some suggestions for success: you should start right away. um, do your assignments, start something. Remember that attendance is done by um, the amount of lessons you do. And so just logging in, just turning on your computer is not attending. Attending is getting stuff done. So in an ideal world, you would log in Monday through Friday, or you would pick 5 days during the week that work the best for you. I know some students don't work that way. I'm just talking about like perfect world, treat it like it's school. But I know we're all working different schedules, and some of you work full time, and that's the reason you're here. So, just if you dedicate some time every day to school, you'll do fantastic. You're supposed to do 10 lessons a week. Generally speaking, some of you might have a little bit more, some of you might have a little bit less, but a great way to do that is on Mondays, work on 2 lessons for one of your courses. On Tuesdays, do 2 lessons for your uh, that same course, and then start on the next one. On Wednesdays, do 2 lessons of that second course. Thursdays, do 2 lessons of course three, and then Fridays, work on 2 lessons of course three, and then redo any lower scoring assignments. And that'll get you something like 11 or 12 lessons done, and you'll be bam, good to go, always, and never have a problem with that. For those of you that like to work on one class at a time, then you could take this and apply this to just course one. So it's like two, three, two, two, two. So, like every day, you should do at least 2 or 3 lessons if you're working 5 days a week. If you're only doing it Saturday, Sunday, then you need to break that out. So if you got to do 10 lessons, you got to do 5 lessons a day. In a few minutes, I'll show you what a lesson, actually, let's do that right now. I'm going to show you what a lesson is. This is a lesson in government. This is lesson one in government. It includes the introduction and these 2 assignments, and then one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10 things. Now, don't run away. Come back. Come back. Yeah, right? They're not all 10 things. This lesson is only 4 things, but one of these lessons is more than one assignment. So if you go through and think, "Oh, I did 10 assignments," that's not the same as 10 lessons. So just keep that in mind. Let's go back to my page over here. How to stay motivated. I think again, setting a schedule, and this is like a life lesson, right? I have a whiteboard over here that you can't see. I write notes on it. I have little notepads all around here. I have my phone that sends reminders. I have, and I have daily emails and things like that. So I have schedules that I have to follow. If you get in trouble, and I don't mean trouble, but if you fall behind, ask for help. I'm really good about getting back to you pretty quickly, like sometimes faster than you can imagine. So generally, I mean, unless it's late at night, you're going to hear back from me. Join in the fun. We have some fun in-person events this year. We'll have some online stuff. There's this Discord server where the students have a lot of conversations and just chatter and different clubs and things like that. So jump in, do some of that, and don't let interruptions. Something happens every day. My car might break down or things like that, but don't let it affect your whole term. Okay, life happens. Step back for a moment and then go back to it. Take the time out. I just was talking to a student today that was in the hospital for a couple of days because they got bucked off a horse. They're getting back after it. They know they can catch up, and it's early enough. And I'm going to talk to all of you this term. That's my plan. And so I want you to know that those small little setbacks aren't the end of the world. We will get through this together. And then lastly, and most importantly, breathe. Relax. You can do this. All right. Here's how you get a hold of me. School IM, the chat feature on our email. I can show you. It's over here. It's on the side here. It's loading. And here's the chat feature. And so here's students and their conversations that we have over there. You can email me, obviously, or we can do text. My Google text number is, I'm going to change this actually. It's not this. It's 614. We got new ones after I put this out. 614 2689. You can get a hold of me there. The other one works, but this is a better one. So, and my email, I said, I am on the Discord server. So if you reach out, I'll get notification. But that's like the fourth thing on the list, a way to get hold of me. And yes, I want to be called Craig this year. So, a little bit about me. I'm older than dirt. I love that line, but it's true. I'm 53 years old now. This is my third year at I Succeed, but I don't have 30 fingers, but this is my 30th year teaching, right? So I've been in the classroom most of that time, just online here at I Succeed. I taught for over 20 years or so in Alaska. I taught high school and middle school up there at different times. Large, comprehensive, like 1,700, 1,800 student high schools. And down here in Idaho, I've taught primarily at alternative programs for a few years out in Valley View, a few years at a different charter school, and then now at I Succeed. My other passion is coaching soccer. I'm an age group director at Indy Chiefs Soccer Club, and I'm the women's head coach for Idaho Cutthroats, which is a semi-pro team here in the Boise area. I have a big family, and they're all over the place, mostly in the West Coast. My son Mike, this guy right here, is 30. He lives and coaches soccer in Alaska. He has a full-time job with an office supply company. My son Zach lives in Idaho here. He's 28. He plays semi-pro soccer for the men's team, Cutthroats, and then he has a granddaughter, and then he works for an internet security company. My daughter Jordan is 25. She just graduated from BSU, and she lives in California. And she works actually as a marketing director for a new energy drink company. So if I ever get enough samples, I'll share it with everybody. But seriously though, and then my son Gavin is 19. This is him at a MGK concert this summer. But he's I guess he's a junior technically at ISU. My daughter Callie, right here, my littlest Bailey. They're 10 and 12, and they live in the area too. And then my granddaughter Rain, which is Zach's daughter, and she just turned 5. So that's my exciting large family. And the other member is my rescue cat Nix. This little girl right here, hiding under the computer screen. So, let me think. What else might I have forgotten? I think that's about it. There's going to be some questions at the end of this lesson. Um, I can show that to you right now. What that's going to look like. It's a welcome lesson. There'll be a video. It'll be in this part in your student resources. You'll see the questions there at the end of this. All right, and then all these are answered in this video. I either said them in this video or they're specific. They don't require. There's something specific about you that I want to know. And then so all you'll do is you'll answer these questions. You can submit it as a text box. So when you go to answer them, yours looks a little bit different than this, but there'll be a text entry box. You can put it in, or you can upload them on a separate sheet of paper. That should be it, and good luck.